What is going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and today I've got another video showing you some cool tech products within a certain price range. It's holiday season, and a lot of these products will make really good holiday gifts, or you just want to go ahead and pick it up for yourself. Some of these products have been going on sale quite often. So this episode, we're going to be focusing on products around $100 and under. Some of them are going to be like give or take $10 or $20 over, and a lot of times they might drop below that. And I also have another video that is showing products under $10, $25, and $50, which is like the budget edition, as well as one showing products under $500 and an ultimate edition. So each year around like the holiday season, we try to do like a series of videos that just show you the best tech products in a given price range, because it's just a really good way to wrap up the year. And as always, if you guys would like to win a product from this video, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram, drop a like on this video, and also leave a comment down below with your Instagram username. And when this video hits 3,000 likes, I'll be DMing one of you to win some of these products. So without further ado, we have products from all different categories, so let's just go ahead and get started. So the first set of products are some home speakers from both Apple and Google that come in at a price point around $100. And both of these are great options when it comes to sound quality, but also have smart features as well that allow you to control your whole home experience, as well as using Siri in the case of the Apple HomePod. Personally, I've been an Apple user for many years now, my computer, my phone, and everything, but Google this year has made an option that looks really good and undercuts Apple's price slightly. And it actually has a 75mm woofer and a 19mm tweeter, so the sound quality is pretty good and is relatively powerful. But as you can see, it has like this kind of fabric finish on the outside that looks really minimal in your house. Comes in a few different colors, and I think it looks really awesome, just like a lot of the other Google products that they've had for around the house. The other choice is on the Apple side though, and that is the Apple HomePod Mini that is new for 2020. Originally, the Apple HomePod was one that was very expensive, but this year, after Google released the Nest Audio, Apple decided to make one as well, and it comes in at the same price point of $99. The thing is, in comparison to the Nest Audio, it looks really small, but don't let that size fool you, because it has 360-degree sound, and honestly, the sound quality was something that really did impress me. It just has like a really good level of dimension, clarity, and is relatively loud, but definitely isn't the loudest out there. And although the bass does have some good punch to it, it also is one of those things that is limited by its size. Honestly though, I would say that sound is definitely its biggest asset though, and it has a full range driver as well as dual passive radiators. And on the top, you have like this kind of touch panel for your volume control, and also a nice glow when you're using Siri. But the only thing I would say is the reason why I haven't really used the Apple HomePod as much is because I use Spotify, and to have to use like Apple AirPlay and all that kind of stuff is just a little bit slower. So I think if you're looking for the best sound quality and you're really embedded in the kind of Apple ecosystem of Siri and everything, then the Apple HomePod Mini is like a really good holiday gift or something to pick up for the house, because it just looks so good and sounds amazing for its price. The next product that I think is really good around $100 for anyone, whether it's for productivity or like daily use, is the Logitech MX line of mice. So this right here is the MX Anywhere 3, and it comes in at a price of under $80. And this right here is the MX Master 3, which is the mouse that I use every single day for video editing, general productivity, and I've never switched out of in all of the generations of this product. And as I mentioned a few times, I actually went to Switzerland to see how they kind of designed and engineered this product, and I have no complaints about it whatsoever. Talking about this one though, this is a little bit newer than the MX Master 3, and it's like their portable model that has a new scroll wheel, still great ergonomics, and the battery life is 70 days on a full charge, has 4000 DPI sensitivity, and with Logitech's like tracking technology, you can use it on many different surfaces, including like wood, glass, which is usually one that is pretty hard to use, and you can also connect to 3 different devices at the same time and just press the button on the back to switch between them, as well as the USB Type-C for charging. And just 3 minutes of charge can last you an entire day. For a more permanent setup though, the MX Master 3 makes a lot more sense, and the reason why is because of the horizontal scrolling. And if you're anyone who does like video editing on Premiere or Final Cut Pro 10 that is very timeline based, then being able to like navigate your entire timeline with an extra wheel is extremely handy and makes your whole experience much more efficient. 3 different devices to connect it to, and I also just like the ergonomics overall. And over the years, from the original model to the 2nd generation and the 3rd generation, they've just done a better job time and time again in making it a more comfortable mouse with great battery life. So in the year of 2020, a lot of people are like staying at home and starting like new projects and side hustles. And one of the things that has really been exploding is both the gaming scene with streaming as well as podcasts. And I also started a podcast as well just to give it a go. But a great gift for anyone who is hoping to up their game is the Blue Mic's Yeti X. And Blue Mic's has been in the game for so long that my first microphone when I started YouTube as a young teenager was the Yeti. And this right here is like their new evolved version that is also at a very affordable price point for a great quality microphone that is extremely versatile. This microphone has a 4-capsule array with 4 condenser capsules, which allows you to record in almost any situation, as well as multi-pattern selection from cardioid, bidirectional, omnidirectional, and stereo. All these patterns can be really easily switched between from the button on the back, and that allows you to use it in situations where you're just trying to record like video audio, or if you want to do a voiceover or podcast, say even for like a YouTube video, and that is kind of how I used it back in the day. It also has a gain control / mute button on the front, as well as a headphone output with 0 latency to monitor the audio in real time. With like audio products though, it can get very complex with like preamps and like different converters and boosters and all that kind of stuff. So the great thing about the Yeti X is that it looks super professional. It is easy to use. Just plug it in and start using it right away from your computer. And here's just a sound test of this microphone. Sound test from the Blue Yeti X studio microphone, and as you can probably tell, it has like a nice sharp sound to it, and that is very characteristic of Blue. Also like about it is that all the buttons and indications and settings are built into the mic itself. So turn the dial to adjust your gain based on the blue light. Green also gives an indication of the levels, and pushing it down gives you the mute option. But overall, when it comes to sound quality in the cardioid mode, I'm pretty impressed. Just unedited audio that you're listening to right now, and I think this is the mode that a lot of people who are doing voiceovers, gaming, and also podcasts are going to be using it in. Even though sound is the most important thing, I just think it looks really professional and super clean on any desk setup, especially in this matte black look. You have the stand and everything built in. Just plug the cable, run it through the back, and you can start using it right away. And Blue also has their own software to allow you to customize and really take advantage of this product. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, I'm going to drop a link down below, and a huge thanks to Blue for sponsoring this video. So the next product that I can really recommend is one that I think makes a great holiday gift because a lot of people just need as much storage as possible, but I've also seen it on sale quite often, which is why I went ahead and bought 4 of the red ones recently for all of my video editing. So this right here is a Samsung T7 and T7 Touch, and this is essentially an SSD that is ultra portable. Samsung has been making these for many years now from like previous generations that are also very reliable and had a great reputation and get you read and write speeds of over 1,000 megabytes per second, which allows you to transfer footage and photos and files very fast, but also in a very reliable basis. If you guys don't know already, hard drives are much cheaper for the amount of storage that you get, but one of the biggest drawbacks that I've seen a lot is if you drop your hard drive, say it's in your backpack or you're just like a little bit careless, then you have a huge likelihood of losing all of your data because the physical drive is broken, whereas flash-based memory is just more reliable and also more durable. These are all shock resistant and can withstand drops from 6 feet, which I believe is probably all you're going to need. If you're just transferring like Word documents and stuff, you're probably not going to notice like the speed advantage, but I think just for the durability itself and the fact that you're able to like store much more data in a small amount of space is a great reason to buy an SSD alone. And if you go with the Touch model, it actually has a fingerprint sensor as well that works very fast. So if you want to protect your data and be able to like lock it up, but also access it very quickly, you at least have a biometric method that is built in and doesn't add any additional size. And I think that is an amazing feature. So the next product that we have here on the peripheral side is the Razer Huntsman Mini, and this is a keyboard that I think is a really good hybrid for productivity as well as some gaming. Obviously a serious gamer is going to want like a larger full-size keyboard with like all the bells and whistles and probably wired as well, but I think if you're someone who just like casually games but needs a nice productivity keyboard and also saves a lot of space, this right here is a really good choice, and it also comes in a black color, but I think the white one also looks really clean. Even for like typing and everything, I just find that it is like very comfortable and easy to use, and none of the function keys are on the top because that is another way that they've saved space. It does have a very nice aluminum construction, and just from typing on it, it isn't like the loudest like mechanical keyboard type, but at least has like a nice travel distance to it that I feel like if I was to do some casual gaming, it would still be a very enjoyable experience. This is definitely one that is quite unique, and I saw when I was browsing for some cool products. So I feel like if you're looking for anything to add to like a clean and minimal setup, the Huntsman Mini is a good option to consider. So around the holiday season, say you want to get a gift for your family or your parents, then one that I feel like is like a bit of a selfish gift that is also beneficial to everybody is a new router. Because I'm sure some of you guys out there are just really sick of the terrible Wi-Fi around the house, and at my parents' house, that was definitely a situation. So this is a router that comes in under $100 but has all the technologies that make it very future-proof. This is the AX1500 from TPLink, and it goes on sale quite often, and it has Wi-Fi 6 and has fast speed capabilities of over 1200 megabits per second, and it has a capability for next-gen speeds up to 1.5 gigabits per second, and the breakdown for that is 1200 in the 5 gigahertz and 300 in the 2.4 gigahertz band. It has also got really good range that should be able to fill an average-sized house, and on the back you've also got 4 gigabit Ethernet ports, which is a great feature to have because say you're near a computer or you have like a network printer, you can just go ahead and plug it in. So overall, I think like if you're just looking for a trusty router that gets the job done, goes on sale quite often, and comes in at a price point that is very attainable but still has like Wi-Fi 6 and the speed capabilities that a lot of internet providers don't even support, then this right here is a really good choice. If you're looking for a nice keyboard that is more focused towards productivity only, then an option that I can recommend is the Keychron K2. And this is a keyboard that uses Gatoron switches, and it's a very similar size to the Huntsman Mini, but it comes in at a lower price point. You do have the choice between having a white or RGB backlight, which is really nice, and you have a few connectivity options including Bluetooth wireless as well as USB Type-C. With the backlight off, you can get over 240 hours of usage with the 4000 milliamp hour built-in battery, and it's just overall very well built, a very nice color scheme as well, and it has an aluminum finish around the edges. I have used this one in a few setup makeovers, and I love the orange touch on the corner. So something else that always makes a great holiday gift is an instant camera, and this right here is the newest model from Fujifilm, and that is the SQ1. So it is one of those instant cameras where you just go ahead and snap a photo as you would, and it produces a film image right away and is instantly ready. But this right here has a few different features like up its sleeve, but this right here does have a few different features up its sleeve, and that is the fact that the image is square and is also 1.5 times larger than just the mini print. So if you want to put it on the wall and stuff, that is also really good, but the image quality is also a little bit better than the ones that you may have seen in the past, and that is thanks to the auto exposure in bright images. It also comes in a few different colors, including a blue, an orange, as well as a white one right here, and the price point is just over $100. I'm honestly someone who doesn't really take that many film images, but this right here is a product that I think a lot of people are going to use a lot if you go ahead and pick it up as a holiday gift. Even though like the standard, cheaper, like instant cameras are also really good for what they are, I feel like this right here for someone who takes a lot of photos and is a little bit more serious about it has a few features, including the size and the auto exposure that gives it a good advantage. Another great gift under $100 is a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X controller. So say you're looking to get a gift for someone who already has these consoles and you manage to get your hands on them, then you can never have enough controllers, and it's an accessory that is going to be used very often. Obviously the controller choice is going to depend on the console, but one thing that I have also noticed is that the PlayStation 5 controller drains battery very easily. So if you're able to find a charging dock made by Sony, then that is also a great gift idea, and those are going well under $100. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this video of the best tech products I found under $100 or around there. And as I mentioned, I've got many more, including ones in the budget price tier all the way down to $10, as well as 2 more episodes that are also coming up. And everything is just going to be cross-linked down below when they go live. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.